Okay, just testing to see if the mic works. Okay, just testing to see if the mic works. Good, right, that works. 10-second delay, but whatever. Shit. Just turning off the stream because otherwise it'll make an endless sound loop, which will be terrible. Hello, Solar. Sorry. Hello, Solar Fowl, the beauty queen. Sorry, I've got a bit of a headache, so it's just nightmare doing this. But I'll soldier on. So this was actually the first. Oh Jesus, that's loud. I forgot I was playing PS4 earlier. This was actually the first game that I bought for the PS2, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I thought it was a good one to start with because I'm less likely to make mistakes and stuff along the way. So this is the movie tie-in game for Monsters Inc., which is a bit of a nostalgic boot to the head. Oh, I'm gonna have to skip the any footage of Monsters Inc. in this, because otherwise I'm gonna get content ID'd, and that would be really bad because reasons. Oh, I remember this menu. Should probably put subtitles on if they're available. Of course not. Wait, hold on. Are they available? No. Monsters Inc. With emphasis on the ink. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I was trying to load a game that I don't even have a save for. Ah, so here's the opening. With the sort of cartoon blocky area.
If we get through this, you and I could be the best screen-producing team Monstropolis has ever seen. I can't believe you were handpicked by Waternoose himself to train at the Monsters Incorporated private facility.
I can't do this. I'm too nervous. And you're building up the...
I think Mike looks pretty good in this, but Sully looks...
Relax, Mikey. Remember what happened on our first day of college.
Please, don't remind me.
Yeah. Oh.
It's funny that they mentioned college in this when that wasn't seen until Monsters University. So I like to think of this as like a pre-sequel.
No big deal. It's only one of the most respected companies in all of Monstropolis. No problem. It's not like we're on the verge of a screen shortage or anything. We'll be fine.
Well, I don't remember seeing...
Oh no, we're not on the list. We are not on the list, Sully.
Fuck off, Mike. You're embarrassing us all.
Confusing, but come on. Oh boy, what am I going to tell my mother? She'll be absolutely devastated.
Oh, here we go. Sullivan, James P. and Mike Wazowski. You two have been enlisted in this training course because of your potential to become a top scare producing team. While you are here, the two of you will work together to complete a total of 15 trials. That's right, 15 trials. If you can complete them all successfully, you will earn yourself a spot on the scare floor. Okay? Good. Please proceed through the elevator directly behind the help desk. Any questions, come see me. Welcome.
Okay. I'm going to be Mike, because he was always the more fun one to play. Booger. His feet clip through the floor, because of course they do. Oh, there's Roz. I think Roz is in this game, I can't remember now. So long since I played this that I barely remember any of it. I remember, like, vague bits. I'm kind of surprised that you haven't seen this, to be honest, before on anything, because I would have thought more people had played it, because it was like on streaming and stuff, because it's one of the more memorable tie-in games, I think.
To the
But
Monster Orientation.
oh yeah, Roz is in this. Her voice is in
All
this.
you need to know to become a top scarer at Monsters Incorporated. We will begin with the basics. Jumping. In front of you are 3 obstacles. Jump over them using the X button. And
Oh.
proceed through the door at the end of the hall. Good luck, you'll need it.
Oh, thanks, you patronising bitch. Right, I've got to do this without saying any racial slurs, because that's apparently a challenge for some streamers. This is actually the first time I've done any streaming at all. I'm assuming I'm actually doing some streaming and not just talking to myself. Oh, he started doing something then, but... yes, I am actually streaming this game, that's good. Okay then. I like the floor textures, there's actually scratches on the floor. It's pretty impressive, I've got to say.
Now for the double jump and ledge grab. In front of you is a platform that is too high to reach using the normal jump. To get on top of it, press the X button to jump. Then while in midair, press the X button again to perform a double jump. Think you can handle that?
Oh. Sorry, I just put a thing on my Facebook and it just deleted half the message and then just put the last 3 words in there. That's a bit of a mess, but... alright then. Oh, there's the mailbox. You have to hit those and they tell you things.
Ledge is too high.
Oh. Oh. You had to pull yourself up. Okay.
Hey, you made it.
Yeah, I made it, bitch ass. Oh. Alright, is that where I'm supposed to go?
Now for attacking. Not that we encourage that at Monsters, Inc. Pressing the square button will allow you to engage the toys, as well as destroy objects such as crates. Try pressing the square button.
Fine, I'm gonna kill these crates. Reminds you of Pac-Man World. I've not actually played Pac-Man World, but I can see, like, I can imagine it being like this, given Mike's shape. The attacks are very similar to Crash Bandicoot in a way. Oh, you can also roll. Oh, you have to hold square to roll. There you go.
Great, you made it.
I should probably play Pac-Man World. One of my friends had it, but I never had much interest in it myself as a kid, and I kind of forgot about it as an adult. So.
Doing so well.
Oh, thank you, condescending bitch, for telling me I'm doing so well.
This
A
is
bag of
of
calories.
If you have taken damage from an enemy, the bag of calories will fill your health meter by 1 point. Just walk into it to pick it up.
There we are.
This is an extra try token. Picking it up will give you another try. Walk into it to pick it
I just love her enthusiasm.
door at the end of the
I mean, at least it's real, like, acting instead of, like, you know, actual lacking of enthusiasm. But it's still funny to me. I hate this tutorial. I mean, I kind of like the tutorial, but... one thing I do say for this one is, I do really like the soundtrack in this. I've used it a lot in my other projects, because it's really good. I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, there we go, I missed one.
Where's this from?
Amazing.
Where's this from?
Is this that thing you used to watch?
Monsters Inc. Yeah, it's that game I had when I was a kid. I got it with the PlayStation, remember?
Oh, no. Right. I've had an
This
email
is
off
primordial
Amanda.
ooze. It is a
she says she
very
sent it to me, but
important
it's not
part of
come
your
on my phone.
training. Collecting it will increase the power of your fright meter and make your scares more powerful. As you collect more primordial ooze, the level of your fright meter will increase. Collect all 10 cans of primordial ooze and proceed to the next room. Great, you made it. In front of you is a nerve. Our substitute robot for children here on Scare Island and the most important part of your training. In order to graduate, you will be asked to find and scare nerves throughout the island. To do so, get close to the nerve and press the circle button. Once you're in scare mode, repeatedly press the circle button to charge up your scare. When you hear the siren and see the flashing light on top of the nerve's head turn yellow, quickly press the X button to perform a finishing scare. Give it a try and proceed to the next room.
Okay, there we go. That's that again. So I murdered the terrifying robot child, which is I love how the child robots in this are actually scarier than like BioShock or anything like that. Like they remind me of the no.
You're doing really well. Collecting primal...
Oh, I'm sick of this. I'm not... I know some people find Roz's voice to be an aphrodisiac, but I'm just not one of those people. It's starting to annoy me, so... I'd have that reaction too, to be fair.
Fantastic. Now pay attention, okay? Each course on Scare Island can be completed...
Oh, I already know about all this shit. I've just basically got to pick up all of these stupid cans of Play-Doh, eat the Play-Doh, and then scare the terrifying robot children with the Play-Doh. Personally, I think these robot children's jobs should be to scare me. I think you can actually scare them with less power than you should have. I could try it, but I don't know. I was just like, oh, whatever. Done it. So these childers are supposed to be in tiers of how... okay. Of how easy to scare they are. And I think the red ones are basically like me, they don't get scared from ghost sock puppets, so you gotta try a bit harder.
Not bad for a guy with one eye!
Self-mutilation's supposed to scare people in this, okay.
Great, you made it.
The robots are a highlight on this, I've gotta say. They look terrifying, and they're like very animated.
To get a silver medal in each course, you must collect 10 Monsters Inc. tokens. Collect all 10.
Ah, remember the tokens? They're like one of the most annoying things in the game. Because I can never remember where they are. Stupid robots. I like the robots more, they're easier to collect than the tokens. I didn't even find out. Oh, there's the token.
Who's the monster?
Great, you made it. To obtain the gold medal from each course, you will need to scare the remaining 3 nerves in the area for a total of 8 nerves per course. This can get a little tricky. These 3 nerves are red and require you to have a completely full fright meter.
I already have a completely full fright meter from seeing their disgusting disfigured faces. Just gotta eat these Play-Doh cans. Oh yeah, I forgot that. It does that little kick thing to stay in the air. Ah, there we go. I got red. Pretty sure he'd get arrested for doing that today. Alright then, scare this child until it dies. R.I.P. stupid robot. R.I.P. Alright then. One more stupid robot to murder and then I'm finally ready to go out into the big world and see everything. Gobble, 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 gobble. I scared all the nerves in this level. We award you the gold medal.
Congratulations, we're all really...
I'm probably not going to get the gold medal in every level, just as a small heads up, because I think that would take way too long and it'd get kind of boring. I could do if it's possible, but... Oh, I can apparently move the camera. I like it that they actually had camera controls, because back then it wasn't really a big priority for you to have camera controls. Nope, nope, skip, 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 skip. I don't want to get content ID.
Work, gentlemen. Now, in order to hone your skills so that you can become top scare producer.
Is that Kevin Michael Richardson?
Challenging.
Oh, well, at least we made it this far. Hey!
Your first destination is Urban Field. Not to worry now, just follow that path there, and you'll be fine. Remember, at Monsters Incorporated, we recognize that our strongest assets are you, our employees.
What was that face? Me? What? Oh, there's Mr. Waternoose. It looks like he's bleeding in his legs, which is kind of terrifying. Ah, here I am. Mike Wazowski! Oh, I might as well save my progress in case the game crashes. probably a good idea. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Can I hit on the secretary? I picked up a lot of pickup artistry tips from Richard LaRuiner. I want to test them out on this fish face lady. No? Okay. I can't move. Oh, no I can. That's actually going to be part of Super Seducer 2, actually. Hitting on your secretary or vice versa, I think. Oh, there's Randall. You can race him, but you need to be at a certain...
Ready to challenge me?
You mean a race to access the movie clip before you have to collect all 4 bronze medals. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this really does. This is the true nostalgic boot to the head.
Hey, I'm the monster!
I think I'll be Sully for this one. Sully's the scarier one, which is supposed to be the case, but he kind of cheated by having some really messed up facial features that just make him look like some sort of monster. Yeah, Randall's actually a part of this game. He's like the character you race at the end of each level, because why not? Oh shit. Stupid whatever that was. I'm gonna body slam that train. Ah, bugger. Come here, train. Oh shit. There we go. Dead. Justice. There's a slide! Whee! Ha! Ruined its sandcastle. It's just annoyed. There. Murdered her. The dead man built his house upon the sand. So I need to get the green thing before I can take that one on. Uh-oh. This is some crazy ass toy. Tuck it out with my ninja moves, innit, bruv? Right then. Gotta kill that green bastard now. There he is. Or she. Or it. No, Sully, please, keep that on. You actually look presentable with that on. I forgot there isn't a sprint, so I've been trying to hit every button that there is a sprint for, just to move a bit faster. There's a sort of maze here, which is nice. I like me a maze. Not a hard maze, but just something nice to walk around. I forgot what the crisps bags do now. I wasn't paying attention during orientation. Oops. You what? What keeps popping out there? It's... Yep, I thought so. It's one of them orange pricks. And that's what they are, because... some doors can only be opened after you've scared a certain number of nerves. Scare 3 nerves to open this door. Okay. Ah, there we go. The music in this game is probably one of my favourite soundtracks ever because every single track on it, without fail, is brilliant. I love all. I think I love all of the soundtrack in this a lot more than I actually like the game, which is not uncommon. But I mean, it's true of that Walden and the Werewolf thing that I've played. Oh, I can't use trampolines. It's a ghost trampoline. Stupid ghost trampoline. Oh, packet of crisps. Don't know where it went. Flew off into the ether. Oh, you yellow streak of piss. Come here. His face. Why was he doing twins on a bunk bed? There weren't twins or a bunk bed. Man! Twins! Oh, that was it. It was like, damn! Twins! In that crap Neil Breen film that everyone loves. Oh, I forgot you don't attack them. Don't know what I'm doing with myself. Boo! Yeah, that would terrify me.
Alright! Yeah!
Yes, I want to save now. Oh, I can go back if I want.
And leave.
No! Please don't content ID me. I am trying really fucking hard not to play these scenes, but it makes me watch them for a second before I can do anything. I'm trying my best with it, I swear. They're still gonna content ID me because they're twats. 'Tis the sad reality of things. Wait, I've got to do all this shit again. Ah, buggery. Oh, how do I get the trampoline then? What did I have to do? Oh, there we go. You need 4 bronze medals to access trampolines. Oh. I think there might be something further in. No, shit off. Oh, bugger. There's the red one. Or one of them, anyway. I think there's another one on top of that roof. What does this do? Oh. Ah. I don't know what that did, but okay. There we go. Got it in red. That means that I can attack that stupid red creature now. Die, red creature! Oh. Oh, sugary dumplings. Try not to swear too much because it's kind of lazy. Sugary dumplings. Oh, I'm going to use that one more, it's fun. Okay, so the next area is... I think it's the town square or the dock? I can't remember. Pass through the door. That's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't get my big blue furry arse through there, so... Boop-a-doop-a-doop. So there's Henry J. Waternoose, who's... He has the face of a goodie. I didn't even see any of them tokens. So I'm going to play this area as Mike Wazowski, because bugger it, why not? Here's the city centre. The shitty centre. Oh, I'm a comedic genius. Here I am, city centre. There's Buzz Lightyear. There's a statue of Buzz. That's cool. I forgot about that. Oh. Don't have enough scream energy to do that. Oh, there's that coin thing. That's one step closer to a silver. I'm not really aiming for silvers or golds, to be honest. I'm not really a completionist. And it's not like anything happens if you do it. You just unlock movie clips that I'm not allowed to show because content ID. There we go. There we go, killed it. There's a sewer grate, but I've got the feeling that there are more of these weird childer robots to murder first. Dead. Just need to do something. I can keep playing now. Just wanted to change something that I've just realised was... Okay, that's weird, but... I can roll with it. Let's see if we can go down there. There we go. Fell down into the abyss. Oh, Jesus. Frame rate was all over the place then. Don't know how that, or why that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, do you want to climb up? Little Spider-Man Mike. Mike and Scully, as most people over 40 used to call them at the time. What's in... Oh, I think one of them actually does have something in it, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's been bloody years, but... It's mostly guesswork. Toys... Oh, is that another Toy Story reference? Toys a lot? No, it's not really. Oh, there's Ultra 5 from War of the Monsters. He's on offer. One of those probably did become Ultra 5 and destroyed the world. I really need to play War of the Monsters because that was a really good game. Hey! What the hell are you? Jesus! Oh God! It's fucking Jason Voorhees mixed with Chucky. That's terrifying. The animations in this are really good. Definitely like the animations. They put a lot of effort in that regard. Especially for this time where you could get away with a lot less. Oh, I can rob the cash register. No, I can't. Ah, that sucks. I was gonna rob it. Gonna do some GTA in this and take the little children robots hostage. Which wouldn't be a very good idea because nobody would want them back. They'd probably just encourage me to shoot them, but it's worth a shot, you know.
Bad for a guy with one eye!
There we go, I did it. I did the bronze medal. Making people proud of me. I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't really do the gold even if I wanted to. Not sure about the silver. Silver's probably going to be a bit harder. I actually did the silver on a lot of stages as a kid, but no! Oh, I'm back here again. I think Acid Rain got that Buzz statue. Or maybe it got damaged because he's doing a Nazi salute. Yeah, it was probably destroyed as part of the Confederate thing. The anti-Confederate statue thing that's been happening recently. They probably destroyed it because of that, thinking he was doing a Nazi salute, and like, no guys, it's Buzz Lightyear, he's just... That means I come in peace. And they're like, oh, shit. Well, we'll put it back. But they'd done the damage by that point. So it just looks like it melted. There is the city. Alright, the next one is the docks.
Hey, I'm the monster!
You sure are, Sully. You're a monster. 3D abomination nightmare. Don't like those things, they're scary. They're not natural. No, stay away. Can I kill him when he's dead? No, you can't even kill him. It is literally a case of him being Jason Voorhees. He can't die. No matter how many times you kill him, no matter how many times you dismember him, he just keeps coming back. More angry every time. Okay, that was terrifying. I don't blame her for having that reaction. It's the reaction I would have had. Okay. Okay. Oh god. I'm scared of falling. Oh. I swear there was one that was meant to be a trampoline thing and you could get it without the trampoline, but I can't remember what it was. Doesn't matter too much. Oh. Buggery. It's an orange one, is it? No, it's a yellow one. This actually kind of reminds me of Ape Escape, with the light bulbs on their heads and the fact that you got to capture them all. Oh, welcome back, Queenie. You're the best. What the shit? Okay, cool. I like this grass texture. It looks kind of like a carpet. I like most of the textures in this, actually. I think they actually did a really good job with making the textures look not exactly realistic, but very, like, stylized and interesting if they couldn't go for a realistic look. And it's consistent as well, and it all looks really good. Ah. Uh-oh, don't die, please. Going down here. Oh, God. I guess this is a cruise liner ran by Jigsaw, from the looks of it. Just gonna run through and hope for the best. Oh, something happened. The crane moved and clipped through there, and then it went back. So I think that's done something of value, but there we go. She's not even on the screen. Okay. R.I.P.
Alright! Yeah!
Yeah, I'll save, I guess. No trespassing. Too late for that. I've already trespassed my way to the top. Oh no! No content ID, please. I think everyone's seen the movie. That was actually really good at the time because, like, as a kid, it feels like from the cinema to DVD is a lifetime. I mean, now, as an adult, it's like, oh, you see it at the cinema, next thing you know, it's on DVD, extended cut, but when you're a kid, that feels like forever, so actually getting those cutscenes in the games was really good at the time. I actually enjoyed watching those for hours, basically pretending this was the DVD. You get most of the film in these little cutscenes, actually. I think... Oh, the market's next. I think you can get quite a good bit of it. Yeah, a lot of people really love this film. I did as well when it came out, and I still quite like... I saw it a few years ago, and I still really like it. I'd say it's comes second only to Toy Story for me, in terms of like its imagination and everything. I haven't seen Monsters University though, but I don't really want to see it, because I feel like Monsters Inc. was such a nicely wrapped up story. I don't really want to see more of it. I feel like I'm fine with what I got, and I can only have a worse experience, but I could be wrong, but I love that little face he does when he jumps. Oh, frame rate is all over the place on this thing. Oh, hello. I remember this being the only tie-in game I owned and played extensively as well, which probably says a lot about it. The Finding Nemo one was a bit more uncanny valley than this is, believe it or not. Look at his stupid face. Toy Story 2 is regarded as a legitimately brilliant game, and I unfortunately haven't been able to play it properly. I had it on Windows 95, but was not very good with a keyboard and mouse as a kid, and now I'm fantastic with a keyboard and mouse, but obviously a 1995 game isn't going to run anymore. Alright, you have the Finding Nemo game on PS2. I only had the demo. I've got it on PS2 now, but I haven't played it. But I remember, even at the time, thinking the visuals looked a bit weird. Especially in comparison to this, but I remember the gameplay being okay from what I remember. It was quite good for an underwater game, but I don't remember enough of it to say anything at this point. I just remember some of the weird sort of faces and characters. I did like swimming away from the diver in the demo. That was really cool. The way they did that was quite stylish. Oh, I've almost got the yellow. Yep, got the yellow.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
Stop! You rat bastard! Come here. There you go, dead. You didn't like Finding Nemo. And to be honest, even playing the demo as a kid, it was like, I'm not sure this is going to be as good as Monsters Inc. was. And I don't think this is a great game, but Finding Nemo felt like a lower quality than that. And in truth, like, it didn't look like it was one I'd want to play. It looked like a game as well for rather young children, which I think this is as well, but it hides that fact a lot better than Finding Nemo did, but... Oh, the box is on my head. And now it's just floating in the air. Fuck gravity. I mean, both games are better than, like, Shrek Treasure Hunt, but that's not saying much. I've realised that I played 40 minutes of Shrek Treasure Hunt, and the last 10 of those minutes, I did nothing. For literally 10 minutes, I just stared at the wall, so I must have done something else instead of playing Shrek 2 instead. Shrek Treasure Hunt, sorry. Because it just got that boring. You see, this is a game that gets kind of old after a bit. Oh, I drowned.
Ouch! That is not good.
It's a game that gets kind of old after a bit, but it's at least a game which I can admire a lot more than stuff like Shrek Treasure Hunt, where it doesn't even feel like you're playing a finished product. Shrek Treasure Hunt felt like I was in the warp room of... God. My skills have gone. I'm flipping... sorry, flipper-handing my way through this. God, this frame rate. I don't know what it is. Is it the water that's doing this to the game and it's just freaking out? I couldn't tell you in all honesty. I remember as a kid, once I beat this game, it got so old I never wanted to play it again. It took me about 20 years to get back to playing it again because, in all honesty, I just don't think that there is enough to make this game immortal or anything like that. Which it doesn't have to be, but as a kid you spend a lot of money on games and it's like, money matters a lot more, so your opinion on games is a lot more definitive and you're more likely to say, oh, this game's bad because you spent all your pocket money on it and it didn't meet your expectations. I'll have to try Finding Nemo someday, because I have no idea. Oh, I remember this. This was a puzzle that you had to do. Oh, that did something. Oh. Oh, there we go. You can tell that the people who did the music for this, like, really passionate musicians who just sort of went to town on this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they were just, like, in a room for 8 hours just making, like, 10 different tracks and, like, yeah, we'll just use those because they're so good. I hope these guys went on to do something else, really, like... Because this is one of my favourite soundtracks of any game, really. Like, for being consistently brilliant. Quite a lot of games have 1 or 2 great tracks, and then the rest are okay, serviceable, but everything on this is fantastic, so... I hope that they did well later on. I'll have to look it up to see if they did. I think soundtrack is something that can make or break a game, really. Like, Shrek Treasure Hunt's biggest problem... I know that game's like kind of fresh in my mind right now, but it is true that one of the biggest problems I had with that was that the game itself just had so many sound effects that just never shut up, and it just drove me insane. So I am...
Okay, Sully, here we go. Ready? Follow.
Oh, I wish I could play those, but I can't. I was a bit slow on the mark there. I got sort of engrossed in the scene. Now I'm going to get content ID'd. Actually, I don't know if I can get content ID'd as easily if I'm streaming a game as I would be able to if I just... I'm going back to the world map.
Congratulations, boys. You'll now be able to use the trampolines, so keep an eye out for them.
Oh good, I'm qualified to use a trampoline.
Good luck.
And I also have 4 bronze medals, so alright, now I'm just going straight to Racing Randall. Here it is, Randall. You must collect 75 of those tokens and finish the race. Now as a kid, I didn't get the token thing, so I kept winning the race, but not getting all the tokens. And I never understood, like, why I wasn't winning, even though I was, you know, winning. And then I realised, oh, you've got to get all the tokens. Even now, it seems a bit, like, arbitrary and whatever, but there we go, I used the trampoline, and it fucked me over. Can't remember how many of them I had to collect, but... What? It puts you back? Oh no! You son of a bitch. But yeah, the token thing being a necessity, kind of... Like, you should get a better reward for getting the tokens, not be banished for not getting them. It's stupid. Now, I am doing better on the token front, but... Shut up, Randall. Randall Boggs, I believe his name is. I remember. When do I jump, then? I must be doing it too early, but it's like... Come on.
Too easy.
Was that meant to be Randall? Who was that? Am I going crazy? I am doing everything right, aren't I? Oh, shit. I almost fucked that up. Oh shit.
Have you got you? Did I give you riders shoes this morning?
Okay.
Do you want it now?
No, I'll have it in a bit if that's okay. Alright then, so that is... Shit. I'm gonna try not jumping. That could be the issue. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because I am jumping at what I perceive to be the right time. Unless I'm supposed to leave it till the very, very last second. I'll try that first. I don't understand. I don't get what I've done wrong. Shit. Okay, let's give it another try. I mean, there's not really any pressure, but I'm just baffled by what I'm doing wrong.
Too easy.
Again, whose voice is that meant to be? Is it I'm guessing it's Randall. But doesn't Randall have a slightly more nasally voice than that? There we go, I did it. I got over the initial challenge of not fucking up. I've got over 75 coins at least, so I won't lose on that front. Oh, not these jumps. Yes! You win!
More of a challenge than I thought.
When I was a kid, one of the reasons why I kept failing because I didn't get all the tokens was that Randall turned invisible and then cheated. Was my... I miss being a kid and believing games are a lot more magical than they actually are. Oh, no. Oh, there's Randall doing his striking...
Sullivan, Wazowski, congratulations. Your satisfactory completion of the urban...
What's wrong with Waternoose? He looks like he's melted. Yeah, the races are actually kind of fun. I like the fast-paced nature of them. Shame there's only 3 in the game. But, I do think that the collecting tokens thing is the only thing that lets it down. It's a bit arbitrary, but apart from that, it's pretty good. I honestly could have had a whole game of that, really. But I guess it would have got old pretty quickly. Maybe not a whole game, but like a few more stages of it. Maybe 6 instead of just 3. Okay, the next one is the Egypt one, I believe. How long have I been doing this for? Oh, an hour? Oh, wow, I'm doing this, I'm doing this a lot quicker than I thought I was. I thought it'd take me like 2 hours to get here.
The monster.
The Sphinx. I've just realised the Sphinx has Henry J. Waternoose's face. That is terrifying. Oh, I did something, but I don't know what. Now I'm scared. Ow, dick. Oh, fell down. What? Why can't I jump? It's got like an invisible wall that stops me. What? Okay. I guess I can deal with that. Oh right, yeah, you're supposed to fire those things up and you run really fast. But I don't have much of a desire to run really fast, so... There's a nerve that I can scare. Oh wait, no I can't because I've only got green. Oh, that's a bit of a piss take. Haha, didn't need your stupid trampoline after all. Or maybe I did. Most of these trampolines are so stupid. There we go. This might be one of the easiest stages to get a silver medal on. Ow. Ah, you shit. I like the robot. The enemy designs are pretty good in this, admittedly. Like, that scorpion with the hammer on its thing was pretty cool. Oh, I've got to go and find those 2 symbols before the world ends. Right, okay. If I don't find them, the Mayans are gonna take over the world like they did in 2012. Does anyone remember that, when the world ended in 2012? Like everyone said it would. Honestly, I had to deal with people saying that shit for years. And 2012 was... The 21st of December 2012 was like Christmas for me, because I got to say I told you so to so many idiots. It was great. Had a happy day that day. But then they kind of tried to ruin it by not taking responsibility for the fact that they'd been prophesizing something that really didn't happen. Which is bad sportsmanship. You know, if you are going to prophesize that somebody's going to die, and then they don't die, and you got any common courtesy, the least you can do is at least pretend that you're sick about it. Because, you know, it's only fair. So this is... what was I going to say? Fuck. This is the desert sort of one, and then the last one's the snow one. Which... The snow one's probably got my favourite soundtrack in all honesty, but... the Oasis track is on this. Not the band Oasis, as fucking amazing as that would have been. Although I would have got content ID, so it's probably for the best. But... yeah, the track for the level Oasis is really good. I like that one. 2012. I don't even... The funny thing was about 2012 was... Oh, sun, bug, waves, okay? The funny thing was about 2012 is nobody could tell you what was going to happen. Just something was going to happen. We don't know what, but the world's going to end. We don't know how. We don't know why. But the world's just going to end. Oh, that's some fucking prophecy you've got there, guys. How long did you have to come up with that one? Like, a decade? Oh, I fucked it by accident. Sun, bug, wave. But yeah, they had a decade to come up with a good prophecy that I could have even got behind. Because I do like conspiracy theories from a story angle. I don't believe in them. But there was one recently that I really liked as a story. But in all honesty, like, I hate the lazy ones. The second that Illuminati is used, you know it's going to be just shit. Just utter shit. Like, come on. Try it. If you're going to try and make me convinced that I'm going to die, leave the Illuminati out of it, because I'm not going to buy into it then. You've got to actually come up with something scary or interesting or cool that I can say, oh wow, that sounds terrifying or tantalizing or something. But no, they were too stupid, so they just gave me a load of dumb shit about Mayans or something. And the devil and the Illuminati. And it just made me want to weep. I mean, I was an idiot when I was 14 and I couldn't even buy into it then, so... Okay, what's the last one? Save the last one, come on. Fire, eye thing, moon, eyes. Okay. Cannot remember for the life of me where the fire was. I've actually, talking about 2012, I've actually got a game about the End of the World 2012 thing. And it's basically just a reskin of Left 4 Dead, which is pretty funny in itself. It was actually rated as one of the worst games of the year it came out by a lot of people. And I've always wanted to play it. I was considering doing Left 4 Dead for this, but I might do that instead as a last. I don't know. We're still, like, figuring out what the best... Okay, that was terrifying. What the best games to do are. Because, you know, everyone's got their own idea what's good and what'll make a good stream, but I'm personally aiming for stuff that I can stream like this, where I don't have to invest too much into it, so I can actually talk instead of just constantly thinking about what I'm doing. Oh, where's the stupid eye thing? It's down there. Shit. Most of these eye things are so stupid. There we go, eye thing. Gotcha. Was it the moon was next? Yep, the moon, and then it's this crap. There we go, yellow bastard. Dead.
Alright! Yeah!
Still can't get over how uncanny Sully's face is in this. Save successful. Oh, shit. No. This game was also on PS1, and impressively, it wasn't actually that much different on PS1. It was just like downgraded graphically. But apart from that, it was basically the same. And it translated pretty well to PS2, I think. Nah, bollocks to it, I'm just gonna go home. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, I've got to go back in and change character on. The Desert Oasis, there we go. Booga. The back of the cover, weirdly enough, has some scenes in it that I don't remember being in the original. There's a scene of Henry J. Wharton who's talking to Sully, and he's got his mouth sort of open. And then there's another one of Mike on the bed while Sully's walking off looking sad. I don't remember either of those two things happening in this game, but for some reason it's in here. But it does say extra behind the scenes making of, so I wonder if they're like some mock cutscenes that they made for it. But it's kind of false advertising if you're going to show those as like really prominent images if they're not even in the actual game, like they're just in behind the scenes shit. Because it actually looks like there's cutscenes in this thing, which there aren't. Oops. So this was the Oasis one. The soundtrack for this level was pretty good, I thought. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, there's a UFO.
Ouch!
How does that hurt you? What even is it? Is it like gamma rays or some shit? I've got 12 lives somehow. So I've got to find the switch that controls it, to open that, save the nerve, and then murder it. Oh, so that's what... Wait, has the alien kidnapped the nerve? Is that what it's trying to tell me? No idea. The enemies are weird in this game. I think they're all meant to be toys, but I don't understand how they work in reality. Like that Jason Voorhees toy. Maybe this is like the crossover between Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. that was never made. It's like Woody versus Mikey, like Freddy vs. Jason, but with Monsters, Inc. and Toy Story. Blue, yellow, blue. Okay. Oh, shit. There she goes. Come back, you little bitch. How is Mike not drowning? Oh. That's to signify that somebody has died. And rightly so. I noticed that that's the same colour as the, you know, the gauge, the fright gauge. I didn't actually see what that was. So it was orange, red, blue, green. What? Red, green, red, that thing, okay. Red, green, red, that thing. Why didn't the last one work then? Unless I gotta do 2 to activate it? Or maybe I just got it wrong. Either's possible at this point. Red, red, orange, blue, yellow. Oh, it's a red one. Of course it is. Bastards. Ah, shit! There we go, problem solved. Oh, there's a health pack behind the waterfall. A lot of games around this time did that. Health packs behind waterfalls. Time Splitters 2 did it. This game did it. And there was a third one as well, but I can't remember what it was. That were most prominent in my mind. That had health packs behind the waterfalls. So always check behind waterfalls. There you go. There's a piece of advice. that will always serve you well in life. I never understood in the world of Monsters Inc. how some people had to wear clothes and some people didn't, and how Mike was not ever arrested for indecency. I can understand Sully not being arrested because he's got fur, so you could argue that he's covered up a bit, but Mike, on the other hand, is not, and therefore is indecent. Oh, there we go. Use the first person view to look around. You may see a good place to jump to. Oh wow, there is a first person view. I don't really need lives, to be honest, in this game, because I've got loads of them, so... Oh shit, do not want to fall, or else I've got to do that whole segment again. I can't do the whole segment! No! Oh shit. So this is where it would come in handy to be on an emulator. I could just use a save state. Some people get really anal about the idea of anyone using save states on emulators, or emulators at all. Because they're always like, oh, if you're not playing it on the original console, it doesn't count because you've got save states and stuff. Yeah, but you could just not use them. You might be using the emulator because it runs better than the original version. Like, or something. Or you don't have access to the original version. Which is a perfectly valid reason to be using an emulator to play a game. This is on a legit PS2 though. You can probably hear me mashing buttons. PS2 emulation's supposed to be kinda dodgy at times. Oh, I just went through the floor, that's nice. So, some people say that it works if you've got like a really high-end PC. Some people say it doesn't even work then because you can clip through walls on some games. I personally prefer to play it on the original system if I can, but it's not a thing that I get mad about if other people don't, because I get it's kind of costly and sometimes it's not worth it. You know, like to play LSD emulator, which has it is only available in Japan on a Japanese import PS1. You'd have to pay around £800 to £1,000 to get that experience, or you could just get it on emulator for free. And considering that nobody profits from the sale of a copy of that game or a Japanese import PS1, other than people who bought them and then sold them for 5 times what they're worth, it honestly doesn't seem wrong to me on any level owning a ROM of it, but I guess that's just me. I mean, I'd say there's not really an excuse with PS2, because, you know, you can get a PS2 for about £20 to £30, and a copy of this game for... I got this for £4, I think, so... But if you prefer to use the emulator, I don't see why people shouldn't or can't. It's just baffling why people get in the way. Light bulb phone. I'm not sure what that means. It'll probably come to me in a bit. I was going to stop here, but I might just do the desert areas first. And the Randall race, and then do the last portion of the game.
Hey, I'm the monster.
Oh, banana phone, I see. I thought it was a light bulb because it looked like a little light bulb emoji. We need banana phones. I'm kind of glad I missed that meme, to be honest. It was before my time, but like just before it. Now I got a feeling that if I jump in there I will die. Oh, it's an illusion! That's kind of clever. It's the reflection of up there. But it looks like a really deep pool. Graphically, I really like this game. Like, I know a lot of people who think that a game's aged poorly if it doesn't have really good resolution and everything, but I personally think that stuff like that makes a game graphically fantastic. Because, you know, no modern games are gonna look good in 10 years, I guarantee. Like, even stuff like Black Desert Online is gonna start looking uncanny in 10 years. This looked fantastic 10 years ago. This really does remind me of Ape Escape. It's weird. Alright, now I can kill her. Oh, that one can't be broken. Arrgh! Dead. Oh, Ape Escape Academy on the that was amazing. I had the second Ape Escape Academy on PS2, PSP, and that game came with like this banana split screen, where you could take a little cardboard split screen out and put it over your PSP, so you could play 2-player and nobody could cheat. It was a bit primitive, but it worked quite well. Oh! I think that does something, does it? You can carry it! Oh! They never told you to do that in tutorial, by the way. Just want to point that out. Oh, is it because I'm putting it in the wrong one? Yeah, I am. Doi! Ape Academy was... One thing I didn't like about it was some of the mini-games felt impossible. Like the banana suit one, where you've got to stand up in the banana suit. And I actually had to reset because I just didn't have the stamina to hit the button up and down to rise to my feet. And it really did annoy me as a kid, but... I remember that game quite favourably, because it was one of the few games on PSP that I had that had local multiplayer. No! Oh, good, it didn't fuck up. Oh, is that the other crate? I thought the other crate was up there, but it's not. It's down there. Oh, that one's a sarcophagus. Oh. I wanted to get over there. Oh well. Whee! Oh, that's what the bags of crisps do. They reinstate the pies on your pie chart. I see the boundaries so clearly. So that's... oh, shit. Grab the ledge above you. Okay. Oh. I was supposed to shimmy, but I kind of moved up by accident. Best use the D-pad for this. My D-pad's kind of weird, because it's kind of like an analog stick and the D-pad rolled into one, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Like, it's actually pretty nice. It's good for some games, where fighting games, for example, where I want to definitely make sure I'm pressing down on the forward and down button, because otherwise... like, I was playing Soul Blade last week, and it was an absolute pain in the arse, because you could get a different result every time you hit the button. Drove me insane, that shit. But on this, it's almost like it's its own button, forward and down, so that's cool. Oh, there's one. Where'd you go, you little shitter? Oh, there you are. Soul Blade is one of the weirdest games I own for censorship. Because in the Korean version, the samurai character was removed and replaced with a Korean character. Who's basically the samurai, but he doesn't have any of his samurai gear. And in the English version, in the British version, the guy with the nunchucks has his nunchucks edited because nunchucks were apparently banned in England from being portrayed. But they weren't illegal at the time. You could own a pair of nunchucks, but you were not allowed to see a pair on a screen, for whatever sense that makes. So they actually made it so that the guy had an extra sort of chuck in between the two nunchucks, so that it was a three-piece staff. What good that did, I don't know, because it was basically the same weapon, and in 2 years they didn't even have to do that with Soul Calibur 1, but there you go. That's censorship for you. Swords and guns were fine. Nunchucks, which is probably one of the best examples of a non-lethal weapon, because it's basically a baton with a chain attached to it. Those were banned for reasons I can't fucking comprehend. They were banned from being owned because they could be used as a strangulation weapon. And I can see the logic in that at least, but I can't see the logic in banning them on screens. Especially when actual weapons and makeshift weapons were able to be depicted just fine. So, Casey Jones hitting someone with a hockey stick, good, rather. Michelangelo hitting someone with a nunchuck, bad. Which was true, with they actually edited Ninja Turtles for the same reason. And it still baffles me. Like, I thought Germany was a weird country for censorship, but I don't understand Britain's logic when it comes to that stuff. Thankfully, we've given up trying to make sense. One thing as well that was kind of funny about Soul Calibur and Soul Blade was the samurai character has been cut from the Korean version for years. And in that country what they did was replaced him with basically Paul Phoenix in samurai armor. a character called Arthur, because apparently a Japanese guy in samurai armor is offensive. A white guy in samurai armor is apparently fine, it's not offensive. And he's wearing the same armor, using the same weapon, but it's just the fact that he's Japanese was the problem. In fact, no, that isn't the problem, because there's a Japanese ninja character who they left alone, who doesn't get changed. So I don't get it. I just really don't get it. The pyramid. Booga! Booga! I remember the pyramid quite well, actually. Oh. What's up there? Oh, it's an orange one. The fling shot will send you flying through the air to places you can't reach. Will it actually? Oh. Do I have to, like... Is that the reward for completing... certain areas? I don't know anymore. I think that was the one for completing the ice level, wasn't it? If I remember right, you had to complete the ice level and you'd be able to use the slingshot thing. Oh, there we go. There's the beetle. Oh, does it change the interior of this? Oh, shit. What the fuck, really? There we go, I've got green. No, fuckery. There we go. No. Don't kill me, please. Hello. Oh. Will you be my... Oh. Will you be my friend? Okay, screw you then. Yeah, it is different. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm down for that. A bit of reality warping stuff. You're a dick. You've hurt my feelings. Okay, that's a lie, I don't really care, but whatever. Could have hurt my feelings. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh well, at least I murdered the blue one. Why is that one playing that Donkey Kong bongo game? Oh well, I'll murder her. Dead. Have I done it? Looks like I have. Okay, so this is that snake one now. Shit. Oh, nearly fell in. That would have been one for the highlight reel. What happened? It sort of headbutted my arse and then exploded. Whatever. Okay, just making sure there wasn't anything wrong with anything. Doesn't look like there is, so that's good. I like how it's got an umbrella. I've just noticed it's got an umbrella to shield itself from boulders. Stupid robot. I like these robots, they're funny. I like how they give them all sort of, like, cheeky personalities. It's quite good, that. Now, I'm pretty sure this was a red one, which means I can't do bugger all with it, but oh well. Let's give it a shot anyway. No, not enough ooze. Oh, shit, stop. Nah.
Not bad for a guy with one eye!
Yeah! Here I am at Tomb. No! My face exactly. Here I go.
Nice work, boys. You've earned the right to use the speed boost arrows scattered throughout Monster Island. Use them wisely.
I am pretty sure that Waternoose is Kevin Michael Richardson in this thing. He's actually one of my favourite voice actors. Who made this? Sorry. I don't know who made this, actually. It says Disney Interactive, but ASM also had something to do with it. I'd look it up online, but they'd probably tell me that the fucking Co-Monkeys made it. Oh, thanks, Randall, you saved me. No, I gotta go that way. What are you laughing at, you squirrely prick? Oh. Mike's at a bit of an advantage because he can do that roll thing and move a bit faster than Sully, whereas... So I'm glad I'm playing as Michelangelo. Yeah, this is Ninja Turtles. I'm glad I'm playing as Mikey in this and not Sully. Although maybe Sully can scare the shit out of Randall with his slightly polygon-gonny face and scare the shit out of him to the point where he's petrified and can't move for a few minutes as he contemplates whether or not he wants to go on living.
Out of my way!
What? Oh, okay. No, you shit!
I'm on fire!
Yeah!
Yeah, you're more of a challenge than I thought.
I'll save now, I think. No.
You're showing a lot of promise, boys, but it takes more than that to become a top scare team. The Arctic training grounds lie beyond this gate, along with some of the hardest challenges you'll face on the island. Keep at it, and I'll see you at graduation.
So that's the Arctic training grounds, but I think I'm going to stop here and pick this up again tomorrow from the looks of it. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the main office thing. Probably a good idea to wrap it up here because, don't know, I'm getting a bit fatigued, so I'd rather go to the Arctic training grounds fresh. Go through the door for training in the academy. I'm not gonna start up the tutorial. You should pick, yeah, I'd recommend this. You can finish it in a matter of hours. I mean, I'm 2/3 of the way through it, and I don't even think I've been playing it for 2 hours. So, yeah, I'm just short of 2 hours. And as well, it's one of those games where you can beat the base game in quite a while, in quite a bit of time, but the challenge comes from, you know, doing the rest of the stages. So yeah, thanks for viewing. It's been great for the first try. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully we can finish this tomorrow. Thank you. It's great to have the support as well. It's just amazing. Thank you. I think I'll finish it there. Ta-ta.